Hello to all the backstage friends of ours. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the Loadout. Again, Sean and I still here doing it, having fun. Shawnee.
What's up, Johnny? How's it going, buddy?
Not so bad, having fun.
Yeah, everybody's this load-in show's actually kind of cool. Getting a lot of positive feedback.
It's the Loadout.
Load out, load in, whatever
Jesus.
it is. All right, it hit my head today or something. I don't know.
That's a good one right there, boy. We need to do a bloopers episode.
Yeah.
Shawnee, who do we got?
We have Brian Reason.
All right.
Camera operator, techno jib specialist,
Look at this guy, looking sharp. Hi, Brian.
Oh. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah. Brian.
Fantastic.
Where are you at there, Brian?
Well, I'm in good old Burbank, California, and let's see. That is the reflection off my glass. Hi, Lucas.
Is that your pool guy? What's going on there? You just random guy walking through?
Beer.
And
he had a beer.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be a bad thing to get right now, to be perfectly honest. You know what? I just might go get one.
Atta boy.
Yeah, hold on. Stand by. But anyway, how's everybody surviving?
We're doing okay. We've started doing this show, and we get to talk to a lot of people. So far, you've had the best backdrop. We're gonna have to. Yeah, I think he's number one so far.
Do you by any chance have bees? Are you a beekeeper as well?
No, but you know what's funny? There's a lot of bees around here. Oh, I'm locked out. There's a lot of bees up here right now for some reason. I find them No, it's beautiful up here.
It sure is.
Just getting a beer. Say hi to my girlfriend.
Hi, Cole's mom.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Hold on. I'm going to be with you momentarily. Hold on. And
you're having a Corona to top it off?
I didn't realize this was going to be an actual
show. Either did we, to be honest with you.
So anyway, let me go back out on the couch.
Oh, okay.
And okay.
All right.
So first of all, let me ask you guys a couple questions.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
there's a first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, at the Loadout, where does somebody find this show, the Loadout, and how many people do you have listening?
This is the first episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, this first.
I can't believe he did it. No one else will do it.
No,
it's pretty cool.
What are the odds?
Cheers to you.
Well, producer Zach here will. He's also the creator of this show, and Matt. They'll send you a link, and then when this airs, you'll get a little email with a link in your show, and then you can share it, and it'll be on Facebook and YouTube.
Well, let me just tell you that I'm not on any social media, proudly. So unfortunately, I won't be able to share it with anybody, but I'll leave that to you guys.
Okay, we'll try. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So Mr. We call him Mr. Reasonable because he's probably very similar to Easter in a way of just easygoing guy. Great to work with.
His backdrop kicks the shit out of
Yeah, Easter was in a garage that looked like a sweatshop.
Yeah.
He's probably sewing masks. And you can tell him I said that.
He'll see this. Yes. He didn't even have sleeves on, so maybe that's what he was using them for. But basically, what show were you doing when you got the bad news that you couldn't work anymore?
March 14th, Pasadena Civic Auditorium, America's Got Talent, doing the auditions. And we were rolling along there. And actually, we had been, first of all, it was a full auditorium. And then we're this was probably like, we've been there for a couple of weeks. So we started out full auditorium, and then after the COVID thing starts becoming more pronounced, per se, then the audiences went down to no more than 500 in the room. And then it goes down like the next day, okay, no more than 250 per, as per the Pasadena Fire Department. And then it's, okay, no audience. And we kept shooting and had no audience in there, which was very interesting to say the least, and kind of nice on a noise level, as we all know. Working with warm-up guys and getting the audience going for 6 hours nonstop. So that being said, we shot airable auditions with no audience that I'm sure you're probably going to see, I would guess. I don't really know, but I mean, Simon Cowell and everybody is making mention as they're doing the auditions to the empty house, saying, if we had an audience here, and he would turn around and, cut to the wide shot, this place would be going crazy. They'd be standing up and so on. So I'm sure that they will integrate. I'm guessing they would integrate it. I don't see how they can get around it. And so then we're shooting with no audience for quite a few days, and then on Saturday the 14th, they said today's the last day, and that was it. And we kind of left everything in place. And what's really weird is, so nobody really knew what was going to happen from moving forward as to like, okay, are we going to be back in a couple weeks? Let's just leave everything here. And so I just took the camera off the jib and gave it to the truck, and everybody kind of walked out as if we were coming back the next day. So I left my jib there and the whole thing. And so then fast forward to like 2 weeks ago, which was probably over a month, I thought I better go in and get my jib. My jib is just sitting there, and I haven't really heard what's happening. Well, I went to pick it up, and nothing had moved. I mean, the producers' notebooks are on the producers' tables. All of your monitors, Sean, are sitting, probably still there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was the first person. Like, the consoles were there, the lighting boards, nothing covered up. Like, it looked as if Simon Cowell and Sofia Vergara had just gotten up out of their chairs and walked out an hour ago. And this was a month, and it was like a time capsule from the night that I left. Nothing had changed. And Patrick Moreno he was the security guy there. He said I was the first person to come in and get any piece of gear after a month. So that was pretty bizarre. Yeah. Wow. So needless to say, I went in there and packed it up and got out of there, and here we are.
Wow. So what have you been doing since you've been home to try and stay busy? Any picked up anything new? Any projects? Cooking? What's Brian Reason do?
If my Wi-Fi was good, I would show you everything I've done around the house. My garage has never been cleaner. I put down. You'll appreciate. Oh, Sean, I called your flooring guy and had the coating put down.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, great. It looks fantastic.
Nick.
Brian's house is almost as nice as yours, by the way.
He has a very nice house, Brian does.
Brian, it's not quite as good as Sean's, though. I mean, Jesus. He's got more acres.
Nothing's as good as Sean.
Oh, come on. So you got the garage done? What else did we get done?
Got the garage done, and my girlfriend and I, Stacy and I, Cole's mom, we've taken out the Airstream a couple times. We went down to Newport Dunes, stayed down there for a week, and that was about a month ago, which was great. Nobody was there. We then were home, and then we went up to Paso Robles, and with the Airstream, and Wine Country RVs open, and nobody up there. We stayed up there for a week, so we've been kind of, trying to make the best and getting the use of that Airstream sitting out there.
Good.
And we're planning our next trip right now, hoping maybe Yosemite or some of the national parks might open, and try to get in up there. But that's kind of about it.
Wow.
He's used his time the best of anybody we've spoken
Yeah,
with.
you've actually, yeah, as usual. He leaves a very, his life is charmed, I would say.
I'm very fortunate, very grateful, and very appreciative for my life. I mean, I've had a very good life, and just as we all have, and being afforded the luxuries that we do, doing what we do, and I've been very blessed, and I'm first one to say I'm extremely grateful.
Yeah, and you're always a great guy to be around, and he's always, always treats everybody, the best, whether he just met you or he's known you for 100 years,
That's awesome.
And he also, Cole, that works for us at
Except
Apache.
John Sicaro.
Well, yeah, but that's a whole nother, that's a 4-part story right there.
Did he say
That's a
except
whole
for?
podcast. Has he been on?
No, he refuses to come on.
Oh man, I'm gonna call him and tell him I'll go on with him.
Oh, please
Oh, that
do.
would be great.
Please do. See if he gives you a 4-letter reply like he gave us.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian.
Pretty much, yeah. We even offered to let him bring his dog and everything. Nothing from Zacaro.
God, he's
I'm
funny
gonna
too.
call
I would love
as
him.
soon as we finish. I'm gonna call him.
Yeah. So, do you have any shows that you're looking to come back to, or have you heard any updates from shows? Or
Well, we certainly hear of a lot of things, but whether they actually happen or not, that's uncharted waters per se, and who really knows? I mean, supposedly America's Got Talent is going to be coming back the end of July, and
Great.
but at what capacity or where or how? Those are all $1,000,000 questions.
right.
That I certainly do not know, and I'm sure we're all in the same boat of seeing when this is all gonna, or how we're gonna be able to make it work given the circumstances. Is really the case.
Right. And then
So-
we always ask people one question. Nothing about work.
We almost always.
Almost, unless I forget. So what one thing are you looking forward to get back to, whether it's a restaurant that's open or a camping place, or what can't you do right now that you want to go do?
Well, for me personally, I think we've all found out things about ourselves that we really take for granted, and we kind of go along our daily lives and go to work and take care of our families and our loved ones and so on. But I personally just miss being around people. I know that sounds kind of weird, but with it's not being able to be in a social setting, not be able to go to a hockey game, at Staples Center, not being able to, go to the Hollywood Bowl, anything which just got its season canceled, as I'm sure you're aware, and all those things. I think everybody's going to be hopefully happy to sit in traffic going to the Hollywood Bowl when the first show fires up again, and that's probably going to be next year in all reality.
Yeah.
I mean, we all bitch about it going, oh my God, going to the Hollywood Bowl and sitting in traffic for an hour. I think anybody would, give their right arm to do that, in any social, that big kind of social setting, or to have dinner with 10 people or your family and friends at your own home. I mean, all those things. Missing the social aspect of life, I do miss, because I'm I have a big 4th of July party at my house every year that I've had for the last 25 years, and this year it's going to be my family, and that's it. you know, it's very that's the biggest part I miss. You know, we can always, you know, you can go camping, you can go to the beach and things like that, but I miss the social interaction because that's the kind of person I am personally. I you know, like when we're at work, is sometimes, you know, we have the good days and bad days, but you know, I enjoy the social interaction of being at work and shooting the shit and listening to John Stacaro tell a story, or Hector, you know, ramble on, you know, for an hour saying, Hector, we've already heard this story. In fact, that's who we should get on is Hector.
You know what, Brian? You, my friend, are a genius. See, always good ideas coming from him. Hector is going to be a great idea.
Hector, man, oh my God, you got to get Hector on.
2-part.
I mean, yeah, you got chapters, and then you know you got to get like Levison.
Right.
You know, those are the guys that shot, you know, Chaplin, and
Wow.
you know, they've been around. They've been around for years.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, we've been. If you know, maybe someday, maybe you can look at the show. But we've interviewed, you know, a wide variety of people from Nashville to New York, and all different walks of life, whether they do commercials, movies, TV shows, and all different departments. So we've kind of been spreading around. But I mean, Levinson and Hector might be a good idea.
Oh, in fact, you know, you should get them both on at the same time, and you should get them in the studio with you. And I just want to be there to watch. I just because
Where would they
I
put
could
all
be-
the Emmys? Would they bring Emmys and they would be everywhere?
oh
Or?
yeah, I mean, between the two of them, you've probably got over 40.
Right.
You know, that you tell them to bring all their Emmys in, put them all over that table, and put them at each end of that table there with you guys in the middle. Oh, that would be a great show.
Well, there you go. All right. Well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
Good fun.
All right, Brian.
All right.
Well, thank you
Well,
for
I'll-
stopping by our show. Really appreciate taking time out of your day and chatting with us. You had some great ideas. You got your
My pleasure. Thank you.
He's got his Corona.
Can he neck that thing to finish this thing off for the series?
Yeah, come on. There we go.
God, that's
Oh.
perfection. Nice job, Jay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, good
Way
job.
to go, B.
All right, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Stay safe,
All
healthy,
right,
stay
guys.
safe.
Take care, John.
Bye, guys.
You too. Stay safe.
All
You
right.
will.
And I'll see you soon.
All right.
Do you think we could probably go up for 2 weeks before the 4th of July party and quarantine in the garage and then get to go?
Looks like a good idea,
Boy.
Brian. Brian's got it figured out. He,
I'll tune all those guitars in his back room for him. You see all those things
Yeah.
sitting around?
yeah, I think he has a studio in his garage. And
Wow, let's go.
he's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should,
Remote. We'll go straight, from Brian's.
that might be a good idea.
Could upgrade his internet. And,
That beats the hell out of Rat Clark's Beehive.
yeah. Tabor's Hollywood sign.
Yes.
That's out.
We
Brian.
thought they were killing.
Yeah.
But all out.
Yep. All right. Well, that was good, and it was nice to see Brian. He's always upbeat.
Oh, he's
Good
such
guy.
a good guy.
So, and we'll see you soon, Johnny.
Thank you, Sean. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Hope everybody's doing as good as Bry.
Yep.